Good morning and welcome back. I am running a little bit on the slow boat. Really been struggling with vertigo the last, we're going on about a week here. You probably noticed the videos kind of slowed down, and that's why. It's a little hard to do a whole lot when the world feels like it's going round and round, but definitely feeling better. It is a glorious day outside, so I am trying to just get back to normal, whatever that is. Today's going to be just playing catch up. I do need to get to the grocery store. I'm not sure that's going to happen. Charity had school today, so she took the car. And Art last night, because I'm not on top of my game, the tomatoes we were losing them fast and furiously just because I hadn't had time. I wasn't feeling well enough to actually do anything. So last night Art chopped them up in the food processor for me. This is not usually how I make tomato sauce, but here it is. Yeah, go ahead. Be very careful, Lydia. It's very full. And so I am actually just cooking this down on top of the stove today. I figured that's going to take a couple hours, but it's all I could handle last night, and Art could help me that way. Do you want to sweep for Mommy? All right, we have to sweep all those leaves that have come down. You know how to sweep? Yeah, and then you sweep them all off the deck. It really smells like basil. Somebody must have bumped the basil. I can smell it over there. Smell it?
A little.
Yeah. The kids helped me do some of the raking yesterday. The boys finished it up because our tree lost all of its leaves. But we still have to do the front tree. I haven't had a chance to get in the garden, but I'm out here. I want to check out my spinach to see if in the cold frame if it came up yet. Let's see, is it coming up? I know in the back garden it's starting to come up. Oh, there's one right there. I definitely see one there. I think that's spinach anyways. Yep, there's another one. Okay, so we've got some.
I pick it.
Yeah, I've still got some broccoli to go. We're letting the flowers, Lydia, this is going to seed. This is why I left these. So I'm letting a lot of bees on these. We're letting it go to seed.
So we can get a lot next year?
That's right, because we don't know if we're going to be able to get stuff next year.
We'll have to,
yeah, I've got some little broccoli heads. I'll cut those.
Here's another one.
Look at that. That's all from one plant. That's amazing.
This is just one plant?
That was just one plant, yeah.
But what's this?
Kale. That's all kale.
That gigantic
Look how
plant.
big that is. Show Mommy the 4 o'clocks.
That's it.
4 o'clock.
Right there.
So what are you picking out there?
The seeds.
Oh, are you going to replant those next year?
I don't have many.
Oh, leave that there, honey. No, 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 no. Leave it alone. That's Mary's. Look, Lydia, look. We're getting more echinacea flowers. Look at that. They still didn't stop at the end of the season. The other seeds the girls have been collecting. Oh, they already took this one out. They've been collecting the, see, what are these called? Canna lilies.
Isn't this the stuff to make it?
Yep, those are milkweed seeds.
So what part don't they eat the outside?
Who?
The caterpillars.
Well, they don't usually eat the pods. They usually eat the leaves, and this is, at the end of season. You know who eats the seeds? Are goldfinches. They will take this and make nests with it, but they usually eat the seeds. I am coming up with not a lot for lunch today, just because I haven't made bread in a while. So I opened up my cupboard and found this. And you guys remember my pantry challenges I used to do? I'd find things that I didn't want to cook, and I'd pick a basket and I'd cook out of it for an entire month. Well, these would definitely be in that basket if I was doing that. I'm going to do it today. I found a recipe online. I'll put the link down below that you make it with pasta, and that's what I'm making for lunch today. It may be a total dud. Okay, don't drain them yet because I think I may have to cook with it. We'll see. And we're gonna just try this, see how it comes out. It smells like tuna fish. I've never had mackerel. So the story behind this is a friend of ours had gotten a box. Her husband used to work for the Salvation Army, and they had like, goodie boxes. No. So anyways, she had gotten these goodie boxes and she shared with us, and included in those were these boxes of mackerel. At which point I had no clue what to do with them, and I just put them in the cupboard. We were getting ready for camp, but you know what? They have bones in them. Are we supposed to take the bones out? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to Google this. I don't know. I don't know if it's like salmon Daniel, do you know if you're supposed to go, if you are supposed to take the bones out, honey? No, we're not gonna have that. The experiment continues. We're doing a thing.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Have no clue.
Mackerel, tuna, or no,
That's what it
mackerel.
looks like.
What do you call it? Mackerel, macaroni, and cheese. That's hard to say.
I'm not making macaroni and cheese. Could you get me
Mackerel and cheese?
2 peppers? Oh, ow! Ow! Wow,
Okay.
that's interesting.
That's what?
I don't know what to do with it.
Where's the eyes?
Well, I'm at a loss too.
Where's the
Well,
eyes?
this is obviously they got the head off. What
Cool.
do you do with this?
Just
I
eat it
don't know.
raw.
Beats me.
Oh dear, Art.
Seriously beats me.
I mean, I've had strange things before, but this is
Can I
get
touch
no
it?
no.
It looks yummy.
This.
Why are you scared of it?
Oh boy, I don't know.
I'll eat it.
What are we gonna do with that?
I went ahead and I went live on Facebook. I don't know if I can get the footage. I'm trying to open a can of garlic, which is. I opened it.
You know?
Could you please
There you
open it, please? Thank you.
There you go.
Can't do that holding a camera and talking to you guys. Anyways, I went live on Facebook. I will see if I can put this part of that video in and ask you guys how to deal with this because I don't know. And you said it's like canned salmon, just bones and all. Throw it in a pan. We are going to try it. I am being brave. Trying something new, and at least I know that the pantry, those 2 cans are out. And it may be our next favorite dish, Art.
Maybe.
Hey, you know what? Daddy was very brave when he married Mommy and trying a whole bunch of new foods, and he's done outstanding with that. So he's going to continue on the tradition of trying. Well, I'll taste it first. I'll be the guinea pig. If I don't like it, I'm not going to serve it. But if it's good, I think everybody will probably try a little taste. And probably Daniel will love it, Art.
Maybe.
Daniel's that type of kid. All right, so here's what it looks like. Nasty and all.
Yeah, it does not look appetizing to me, but
Well?
I might be able to be brave.
You can be brave, Art. You eat tuna fish. How can that be any worse? I'm just picking out some of the big bones.
Delicacy.
Yeah, well, sheep eyes and brains and all that are delicacy, and I wouldn't touch those.
Have you ever heard of a delicacy that actually sounds good though?
I'm not up on delicacies.
Delicacies are not good. Ever.
To some people, they aren't good.
I guess it's all your perspective. I've got the first can done. Pete, can you do the next can for me? Drain it. We're picking out the biggest bones. Olive oil and some mackerel and some garlic there. Charity says, yeah, that's not happening. So you're making a smoothie. Well, I know you have to go to work, but.
Whoa, this was a big mackerel.
Oh, he was a fat one. Look at that. All right,
Probably
so
sailed the 7
just
seas.
pop. Oh, squeeze him a little bit. He'll pop open. Okay, we'll pick those bones out. Art's cutting up some onions. It called for olives. I don't have
These are
olives.
tomatoes.
What did I tell you?
You said onions.
Vertigo still in the brain. It called for olives, except I don't have olives. However, bye. Have a good day at work.
How is it?
I have olive juice. So I'm gonna. Is it good, Pete? Is it good? Well, he's looking at his fingers. It can't be too bad. So I'm gonna use olive juice instead. And
But you won't live.
oh, it smells really good. Really, really good. Very Mediterranean. And I don't usually cook Mediterranean, but hey,
Oh, here we are.
here we are.
Okay, does this go right in there?
I don't know how much to add.
Did tomatoes get dumped right in?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Add
here
a
you
lot.
go.
Those in, and it's just gonna all cook for a minute. You're gonna get that pasta water going. Oh, this actually might be really good, Art.
It's possible.
Eh.
It basically
I'm not very
tastes like
adventuresome
tuna.
with fish.
It basically tastes
But
like tuna.
I'll probably try it anyway.
It tastes a little different from tuna.
It's not much different from tuna, though. So the recipe calls for parsley. I don't know if I have any left in the garden. Can't say that I've paid attention to the parsley, so I'm gonna look. If not, I'll use dried, but. What? Who's coming? What are you doing? I think there's parsley. There it is. Yay! Okay, fresh parsley. Yum.
Can I help?
Actually, this is great because we can use this before winter hits. You want to take this in? This is going to have to get weighed. Go ahead and put that on.
0?
Well, let's see. How much did we pick?
Hardly anything.
A 1/4 ounce. Hey, every bit counts. Okay.
Put it in here.
Yep, go ahead and toss that right in. 5 things went out. 3 boxes of noodles and 2 cans of mackerel.
Oh, and a jar of olive.
And jello. That's from the refrigerator. Let's stir that up. I think we're just about ready. Well, I'm not going to put that on the noodles, or people can self-serve if they want.
I don't want
I'm going to take one of the spaghetti squash. I'm going to cook that up, and then no, this one is way too hard. This really, really hard. I don't want kids trying to cut this. But I'm going to microwave this, and then I'm going to use this for my mackerel, and all the other kids have pasta. Well, that was weird. I opened it up and it was all mushy.
Well, that's kinda
so
nasty.
we're gonna wash it, and this may or may not be any good. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
That's
That's
nasty.
really weird. I wonder if a bug got in there and did that.
I don't know. What?
That's really weird. It's almost like the seeds rotted
Yeah.
inside, but it doesn't smell bad.
Might be okay.
Yeah, we'll just scrape out
But
this.
it had that one spot on it.
Yeah, well, that's
somewhere.
why I picked it. It had a crack in it.
Right.
But it doesn't, like the rest of it looks fine. So we'll just
Might be
scrape it out
okay.
and microwave it and see what happens. So we cleaned them up. They look fine. And we're going to microwave them and see what happens. I mean, I think they're fine, but my expectation is if they're not fine, no biggie. We'll just deal with it. But I think they're going to be fine. They cleaned up fine. Who knows why that happened, but
I wonder if it could be because we left them in the sun.
I don't know. It's possible. Absolutely possible. So there it is. I topped it with cheese, my spaghetti squash, and then the mackerel Mediterranean. And I think it looks really good. I'm happy to eat that for lunch. Making some pizza dough for dinner tonight. It's 2:30. I'm not gonna make it to the grocery store today. My general rule, go first thing in the morning. It didn't happen with Charity being off to school, and John had work, and Art had work. So we haven't taken our kids out to the grocery store probably a year. It wasn't our general practice to take them, but we would occasionally take them. But since COVID hit, well, it was flu season and then it was COVID, we haven't taken them. So dinner it is, going to be pizza. Just gonna how it work. We actually haven't had pizza in a while. Been on the bagel kick, so we've done a lot of bagels. Gonna do pizza for dinner and shoot for trying to get to the grocery store tomorrow. That's life. That's how it goes. No biggie. But I'm out in the pantry. I'm gonna wipe it down a little bit. Inevitably, it just gets a little dirty, gets a little messed up, and you know, it's not any big deal. But you know, it's just dusty and flour and things like that. So I'm gonna clean that up today. Get this ready for my shopping trip tomorrow. Make sure I have everything that I need. I am trying to plan for Thanksgiving. I don't know how many, today is, I don't know what today's date, middle of October. I'm thinking I'll probably have 1 more shopping trip, maybe 2, before Thanksgiving, so I'm going to try to get as much as I can right now. There's not a whole lot. I'll have to go out and get my turkey when it goes on sale. But I'm going to try to plan out what's in my pantry for my Thanksgiving menu. I can get most of that when I go shopping this week and not have a lot of panic and hassle if New York State decides to shut down again like they did earlier this year. Well, it's looking pretty good. Almost done. I'll let it rise. It's 2:30. Should be done just in time for dinner tonight. Really appreciate the boys working on the leaves for me today. Just that time of year, and I can't do it all. We had one sad thing that I found in the pantry, and that is this bag of flour. Oopsies. A while ago, someone gave me this bag of flour, and I don't know if you guys ever have this happen to you, but it's like you have a mental block against using something. I don't know why. There was nothing wrong with that bag of flour. It just never got put into the rotation of my whole wheat flour. And there it sat in the pantry, and I kept meaning to use it and kept meaning to use it. And well, today I said, okay, it's got to be buggy by now. And what's the point in keeping it in the pantry just because I'm going to feel bad every time I see it? And lo and behold, it's buggy. I am blessing it to the compost pile, releasing it, and keeping myself from guilt. It's just... This is turning into the accidental clean out the pantry challenge vlog. I don't know, I wasn't planning on doing this today, but it feels good. And that bag of flour is a loss, but we used 3 boxes of pasta, 2 cans of mackerel. I used up the jar of olive juice. We've now used up, well, that bag of flour has been dealt with. I'm wondering what else I can find in my pantry that we can use today. I do need to sort this out. One thing that we seem to have problems with is the loose bags up here, and the tortillas, the egg noodles, and the oyster crackers are usually the biggest culprits. So I need to find a way to better organize it. I'm gonna look in the barn to see if I have any more of these type of containers, because I think that would work really well, standing them on end. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's a work in progress. Oh, wait. Pumpkin spice gel. I think that'd be perfect for tonight. Kids would love it if I made this for them. And they'll get it out of the pantry. Feels good to actually use things up in the pantry. Not that I have a lot to actually want to use up, but there are a handful of things like that. In fact, I think I have 2 of those. Maybe I can find... I've got Jello. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep digging and see if I can find that. Again, you know, there's a lot of things in here that it's fine. I don't have a problem keeping it in here, but there's a few things that... Where did we get this from? All right, we'll put this out tonight. We can put it right on top of that fine jello. It doesn't even feel like there's much in there. I don't know where that came from. It's another thing out of the pantry we can use up tonight. Oh, what other kind of goodies? I think that's getting towards the end of the... What can I use? I need... Oh, I should have used this today. It's a little bit of spaghetti. It's amazing what little odds and ends get put in this cupboard. You know what one thing I haven't been able to find at Aldi that's been cheapest, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, brown sugar. Every time I've gone to Aldi in the last month and a half, they have been out of brown sugar. I can buy it at Hillcrest. They actually have it on sale this week. But I'm not buying it at Hillcrest because Aldi is still cheaper.
We're having hot cocoa.
Yes, we found a package of hot cocoa.
So we're splitting it up.
We're splitting it up with the kids who want it.
Desserts.
And I just cleaned out the tea thing. That's where we found the hot cocoa. When it doesn't seem like it was that long since I did the tea thing. I'm thinking I did it in the spring. But again, it's one of those things, the kids enjoy tea. So there's a lot of little hands always dipping in here. And then I found some chocolate chips and things like that falling out of packages into the container. So we washed this all out. Loved these containers. If you didn't watch that pantry video when I redid my pantry, these have been very, very handy for keeping this somewhat organized. I didn't expect to be doing my pantry today. I really didn't. But you know what? I enjoy doing it, and I'm going to enjoy the process even more when I open this and I'm like, it's clean. I found some chocolate in the cupboard, you know, the unsweetened dark chocolate bars. They've been around way too long. So I thought I'd surprise the kids with some brownies. There we go. Let those cook. They don't know that I'm making that. So we interrupt the cleaning to make brownies, but they'll be surprised with that tonight. And I'm going to pick up my mess. Art's going to be home in just a few minutes. So I'm going to try to pick up the kitchen before he comes home and goes, what happened here? This is pretty well done. Need to rework the pasta. Pasta's a problem because right now the only place I have room for pasta is up here. I don't like that. We need to create some place here. But tea's been cleaned out. Didn't take care of that yet. Vitamins, supplements, and I'll have to deal with this another time. But you know, it's progress, and I know what I have, and now I know what I need to grab. at Aldi tomorrow. I think we're actually doing pretty well. There are several things in there I didn't know I had more than one of, so that's good. One of them being ranch dressing. We go through a lot of ranch dressing, but I had 2 full bottles, so I don't think I need to get that. So it's always good to keep up on your pantry so you don't have to worry about having too much. And that's something that I tend to stock up a little bit more if I don't know, and I'll just pick it up and I won't know what I have. So it's good that I'm doing this. This was a really good day to be doing this before I go grocery shopping. Pizza, little pizza. This one will probably be Art and mine because we put onions on it. Kids aren't huge fans of onions, but they're really good on pizza. Brownies are done. Yes, we already had some snitches because they were really good. And then for everybody else, we've got another yummy pizza in there. And that's almost done. Art cooked up the apples, and we were just talking about some pantry stuff and what we're gonna do with the pantry and what I need to get shopping. Again, trying to be prepared, balanced, not having too much, having the right amount. It is 9 o'clock. Kids are, little people are in bed. Older kids, boys are at Civil Air Patrol tonight. Charity's studying, and I actually read to the girls a whole lot of our Mary Chilton book. I mentioned that in one of our earlier vlogs, but I found some apple cinnamon tea, one lone bag that was in the cupboard. So I am just got the water going right now. I'm microwaving that, and I'm gonna sit down, do some editing for you guys, and work on my plan for the grocery store. We're gonna attempt that again tomorrow. We'll see if that happens or not. Good thing I started this on Thursday, because at least I have Thursday and Friday and Saturday in case I don't get there. But I'm gonna end the vlog here. The brownies were a huge hit. Everybody enjoyed them, and of course the pizza was always a hit. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day when you watch this. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. Give us this video a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Good night.